Explore the beauty of Nashville with Jody's Journeys, May 29th through June 2nd. Join Jody Griner, your travel guide, and explore the treasures of Nashville. Contact Jody Griner at 641-660-6417. This tour only holds 50 seats. Demand is high. Secure your spot now.
And here's your host, Steve Schindler.
Check. Are we live? I'm not sure. I don't know what the heck's going on here. Explore the beauty of Nashville with Jody's Journeys, May 29th through June 2nd. Join Jody Griner, your travel guide, and explore the treasures of Nashville. Contact Jody Griner at 641-660-6417. This tour only holds 50 seats. Demand is high. Secure your spot now. Call Jody's Journeys at 641-660-6417. Again, Jody's Journeys is going to Nashville, May 29th through June 2nd.
And here's your host, Steve Shedler.
Testing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Are we on? Are we live? Is it Memorex? This is the weirdest Monday morning show here on Steve Shetler Media. It is the morning wake up. I'm not sure if we're live or not. This is kind of funky today. Our morning wake up live from Oski Dental Studios, by the way. That's a new thing. And the morning wake up brought to us by Home Plate Sports Cards in Oskaloosa. Let's get their information on here. Boy, I tell you what, absolutely nothing is working this morning. This is fun. Good stuff. All right, our morning wake up brought to us by Home Plate Sports Cards. Just can't get that information off the screen there so you can see what's going on exactly. Good morning to you, Dodie and Dan. Welcome to the Monday morning train wreck here on Steve Shetler Media. Home Plate Sports Cards bringing us our morning wake up. You can find them at 1516 A Avenue East, Oskaloosa. Call 641-676-1516. Their hours are Wednesday through Friday, 5:30 to 8:30 p.m., Saturday noon to 6, Sunday noon to 4. No place like Home Plate Sports Cards bringing us our forecast, or bringing us our morning wake up here on Steve Shetler Media. And I just cannot get rid of my morning wake up graphics off the screen. So I guess we're just going to have to deal with it. We do thank the Garden Gate for bringing us our forecast. Let me try a little trick here. Hey, there it went away. Okay, so the Garden Gate bringing us our forecast for today. It's a rough start to a Monday here on Steve Shetler Media. Wow. Garden Gate, located at 105 South Jefferson in Sigourney, 641-622-3191. See Cindy at the Garden Gate. Hours are Monday through Friday, 9 to 5, Saturday, 9 to noon. They've got fresh floral arrangements, jewelry, home decor, sympathy gifts. They've got something for everyone. And for today, a chance of some showers and thunderstorms, mainly after 3 p.m. Partly sunny today and a high of 66. And east winds will be gusting up to 25 miles per hour. Tonight, showers and thunderstorms are likely, mainly before midnight. Cloudy, a low of 37. Tomorrow, cloudy, gradually becoming sunny, 55 for the high. Tomorrow night, cloudy, a low of 33. And Wednesday, partly sunny and 56. Current conditions here in southeast Iowa, we do have, let's see here, according to the National Weather Service, waiting for their website to refresh. Yeah, of course. The way this thing has started off today, of course we're waiting for things to refresh. I must be having some internet issues here at home because things are kind of funky. Funky like a monkey here at Shetler Studios. Regardless, our forecast brought to us by the Garden Gate in Sigourney. Let's move on, shall we? Our question of the day brought to us by Amy's Salon House and Spa will be going up at noon today. And you can find Amy's Salon House and Spa at 202 North Main in Sigourney. Call 641-622-3772. Call or text for an appointment. Hair and spa services, extensions, products, and tanning. So your question for today is, what is the perfect age? What do you think? And by the way, good morning to you. Again, we'll start. Dodie, Dan, Tracy, Jennifer, Sherry, Tamra, Kurt, and Kathy. You guys tell me how this stream is going. I can't tell. On my end, it looks like things are kind of wacky as far as the streaming, whether it's coming through clear or not. I'm not sure. But what is the perfect age? That is your question of the day, brought to us by Amy's Salon House and Spa here in Sigourney. That goes up at noon today. Good morning to you, Cindy. Thanks for joining in. Boy, I tell you what, I'm not sure what you guys are seeing on your screen, but I am having all sorts of difficulties on my end. Things are just really weird. Really, really weird. We thank Home Plate Sports Cards in Oskaloosa. Wow. Okay, Home Plate Sports Cards in Oskaloosa bringing us our morning wake-up here on Steve Shetler. It is definitely a Monday. Hey, a little bit ago, 6 o'clock, we put up a new thing, which will be a daily weekday thing here on Steve Shetler Media. It is This or That, and that's brought to us by Stacy Flynn at the Legacy Insurance Group and Welcome Realty. You can find that one up at 6 a.m. this morning, and basically you just say which one you like. It's totally that easy. This is a modern fireplace, or that is a traditional fireplace. So you can find that. We'll have that as a weekday feature here on Steve Shetler Media on Facebook. So look for that from Stacy Flynn, the Legacy Insurance Group, and Welcome Realty. Let's see here. Also, as announced last week, we're going to be getting to a new thing later on this spring. Tuesday night tune-up, TNT. Live streaming video for that local racing show on Steve Shetler Media, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter. That'll be at Smoky Row in Oskaloosa starting April 16th. So we're looking forward to that. Let's do some community calendar events. Do want to tell you, coming up this Sunday, the Sigourney Fire, Rescue, and EMS going to have their soup and sandwich luncheon. That'll be Sunday, March 10th from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. The Sigourney Fire Department, 219 South Main in Sigourney. Chili soup, Wisconsin cheese soup, vegetable soup, potato soup, grilled cheese sandwiches. Sounds good to me. It's all you can eat, free will donation. And to-go orders are also available. That's with the Sigourney Fire, Rescue, and EMS, their soup and sandwich luncheon coming up on Sunday. Also on our community calendar, let's see here. I'm scrolling through my stuff right now. We will have... we'll be talking to some of the kids and Mrs. Shaw from the Sigourney Arts. Well, I had brought that up earlier, and now it's not coming up, but we will show you this. We have the Sigourney Elementary Art Show coming up on Thursday from 5 to 6:30 at the Sigourney Elementary Commons. You can come and enjoy the artwork, creativity, and cupcakes. And I did an interview with some of the kids and Mrs. Shaw that will be going up this morning at 8:30 here on Steve Shetler Media. So look for that. So a couple of things coming up on our community calendar here on Steve Shetler Media. Good morning to you, Bubby. Good morning to you, Dixie, Tamra. All right, so Tamra's having some issues. Good morning to you, Nancy, Sherry. All right, so there are some issues. Yeah, I've got... What I'm seeing when things aren't streaming great is a bunch of flashing lights, and they're really distracting me. So I don't know. I don't know if we're going through clear or not. I apologize if we're not. Maybe I should turn this off and bang my computer with a hammer. Maybe that would clear things up. I don't know. Let's go ahead and do some birthdays. And in birthdays for today, the old person on the list today is actress Paula Prentice. She is 86 years old. Happy birthday to Paula Prentice. And we've got percussionist and manager Emilio Estefan, turning 71 years old. Actress Patricia Heaton, you know her from Everybody Loves Raymond and The Middle, turning 66. All right, you can see me now. Let's see here. We've got Ray Boom Boom Mancini, the boxer, is 63. We've got former Metallica bass player Jason Newsted, 61 years old. Basketball player Kevin Johnson, played for the Phoenix Suns for a long time, 58 years old. And those are your celebrity birthdays here on The Morning Wake Up, brought to us by Home Plate Sports Cards, live from Oski Dental Studios. By the way, we want to point that out. That's a new thing here on Steve Shuttler Media. Look at that. All right, so now I'm looking at more of my issues right here. So down here in the little corner, it says, your image. I don't know why. It should be the Home Plate Sports Cards image right there. I don't know what's going on, man. Some weird things. On this date, 1634, Samuel Cole opened up the first tavern in Boston, Massachusetts. I think I'm going to go to the tavern after we get done here with the Morning Wake Up. Let's see here. We'll stay out in Boston, actually. The Boston Massacre happened on this date in 1770. On this date, 1791, Vermont became the 14th state. And 1793, George Washington gave the shortest inauguration speech on record. It was only 133 words long. So that's pretty, short and sweet. However, on this date also in 1841, the longest inauguration speech ever was given by William Henry Harrison with a total of 8,443 words. So you got the long and the short of it there as far as inauguration speeches. Also on this date, 1861, Abraham Lincoln sworn in as president. On this date, 1902, the AAA, the Auto Club, AAA, was founded. And also 1960, Lucille Ball filed for divorce from Desi Arnaz. I did not know that they got divorced. I didn't know that till right now. Let's see here. Today is Hug a GI Day. It's also International Scrapbooking Day. It's National Sons Day. It's Marching Music Day. It's National Grammar Day. And it's National Pound Cake Day. Also, this first week of March, we're into it officially because, of course, Friday was the first day. Now, the first full week going on this week. This Sunday is the time change. Why do they do that to us? Seems like we just changed time, didn't it? Where we fell back and now we're springing ahead. So time change. Also got the Oscars coming up this weekend. Let's see here. What else is going on? If you guys are watching, you want to tell me how the stream is going, I would appreciate it. Let me know the quality of the stream or if I'm just a mess right now. This month of March is also Guitar Month. I know a bunch of guitar players, and they're probably going to be adding to their guitar collection since it is Guitar Month. You know what? I did. Yeah, I don't know. This is weird. I had a bunch of images and pictures ready to share with you today, but that's not going to happen. I don't know why. I'm very frustrated this morning on a Monday. Things you need to know. Let's go ahead and do that. Did you know that 30-year mortgages went back up a tick to nearly 7%, 6.94% on 30-year mortgages? Other things you need to know, Steph Curry going to be a dad again. Steph and his wife, Aisha Curry, expecting baby number 4, so congratulations to them. Speaking of babies, there is talk that Jason Kelce's wife, Kylie, is pregnant with their 4th child. In the movies over the weekend, Dune Part 2. Let's see here. Dune Part 2 started off this weekend at the box office. Brought in anywhere from 75 to 81 million, depending on who you talk to. Regardless, under 100 million. So, yeah, yet another movie that is underperforming at the box office. Let's go to the NFL. Former NFL quarterback Cam Newton is not pressing charges after being involved in a fight at a youth football camp in Atlanta last weekend. See here, Oscars coming up on Sunday. Did you know that that Wallet Hub is estimating that it takes $57 million just to put that show on? The Oscars, $57 million just to put the show on. That's crazy. Let's see here, other stuff. Benson Boone. I am not familiar with that name, but evidently a bunch of people are. Benson Boone, 21-year-old TikTok star, was on American Idol, but dropped out to pursue his own fame and fortune, and it seems to be working out. His song Beautiful Things just knocked Beyonce's Texas Hold'em out of the #1 spot on the music charts. So Benson Boone, Beautiful Things. More sports news. Former Patriots and Buccaneers quarterback Tom Brady set out to beat his 2000 NFL scouting combine 40-yard dash time, and he did it. 24 years after the fact, Tom Brady now runs a faster 40-yard dash time than he did during his NFL scouting combine. That is crazy. Justin Bieber, he celebrated his 30th birthday over the weekend. What else is going on? We've got the Philadelphia Phillies. They are ending their dollar hot dog nights at that Major League Baseball stadium. They've been doing it for 27 years, but they are going to be ending it after fans started throwing the hot dogs on the field during games last season. Going to be switching to a buy one, get one free nights and see how those do. We'll see if the fans still toss their hot dogs onto the field. Stranger Things star Millie Bobby Brown says that her fiance, Jake Bon Jovi, wanted, proposed to her underwater when they were on a dive together. He said, how do you propose underwater? That was me talking underwater. And then a whale came by and it said, oh boy. Let's go ahead and do this. Today's impossible. It's impossible. Question. Today's impossible question. Nearly 1 in 5 people have a favorite one of these. What do you think? What do you think that is? Nearly 1 in 5 people have a favorite one of these. What is the answer? It is a pen, like an ink pen. A pen. Pin or pen? I tend to say pen. But it is an ink pen. You have a favorite one of those. I do. I do too. Oh boy. Let's go ahead and do some weird news.
That is weird.
In some weird news, a lot of fuss made this winter when Tesla owners in Chicago experienced difficulty charging, but that wasn't the experience for the majority of electric vehicle owners, as they actually perform better, according to folks in Colorado, a school district that does electric school buses. Let's see here. The town of Kremling, Colorado is one of the coldest towns in the country, where high altitudes and northern winds combine to drive morning temps in the winter more than 30 degrees below zero. And it's precisely in those super cold temperatures that the school district's electric school bus really shines, according to them. It's a little wonder that the school district is pleased with the performance of their electric bus. So evidently electric buses, electric vehicles working out in Colorado. Let's go to Oklahoma, where there are a bunch of toe lickers. Toe licking. During a fundraiser earlier this week at Deer Creek High School in Oklahoma, several students appeared to get on their stomachs and lick peanut butter off of the toes of other students. What? What? Check out, there's a video online. Pretty gross. I mean, I'm grossed out by feet in general. But if you're having kids lick peanut butter off of other kids' toes, that's weird. That's not just gross. It's kind of creepy. The video has caused a firestorm online with tons of people on social media calling out organizers for allowing a stunt like this to happen in the first place. So, yeah, that's... Ugh. We go from toe lickers to gum getting scraped off of seats as Colorado-based amphitheater Red Rocks Amphitheater, renowned for its acoustics, found itself under an unexpected assault from the elements, and not from the elements really, but from dozens of pounds of chewing gum. Thanks to a group of dedicated volunteers, the gooey predicament has been addressed in an effort to preserve the beauty and integrity of the legendary venue. They are scraping the gum off of the bottom of seats, a staggering 50 pounds of gum that has been accumulated so far from the scraping of the gum at the Red Rocks Amphitheater. That's kind of gross. And then finally, in some duh today, a couple of years ago, Dan Gorski hit a taste bud teasing milestone, a half century, 50 years of scarfing down Big Macs almost every day. Now, the Wisconsin man can claim even more Big Mac bragging rights as he extends the record-holding status that he reached with the Guinness World Records back in 1999 by eating over 34,000 of McDonald's signature burger at last count, all of which he has the receipts for. So, again, over 34,000 Big Macs for that guy in Wisconsin. We're just going to jump ahead because I think this broadcast has been a complete and total disaster. As I mentioned, I had some other stuff prepared for you guys, but it just did not load. Yeah, and I'm trying to get some other stuff to work here, and it's not working, so I don't know what to tell you. Apologize for that. Let's do something that, I don't know. We'll try to do some good news here. Something to make you smile, brought to us by Lifetime Dental. I don't know if you guys... can even see this right now or not. Lifetime Dental bringing us something to make you smile here. A bin man, garbage collector in the UK has been hailed a hero after rescuing a man, woman, and dog from a fire while doing his rounds. Steve Whitehouse and Kevin Marriott were working in England on Tuesday morning when they spotted a blaze tearing through a townhouse. Within seconds of spotting the fire, they got out of their what they call a bin lorry, their dump truck basically, leapt over a fence and scaled a wall to the second floor balcony from which they pulled the woman to safety. They were saying the smoke got thicker. They saved a man and a dog, and there you go. I think we're going to get out of here for today. I'm not even sure that this is working anymore. So, anyway, Morning Wake Up brought to us by Home Plate Sports Cards in Oskaloosa, live from Oski Dental Studios. We do thank all of our sponsors for making this broadcast possible. As much of it as you may have seen or maybe didn't see. Anyway, we're going to get out of here, and we'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Explore the beauty of Nashville with Jody's Journeys, May 29th through June 2nd. Join Jody Griner, your travel guide, and explore the treasures of Nashville. Contact Jody Griner at 641-660-6417. This tour only holds 50 seats. Demand is high. Secure your spot now. Call Jody's Journeys at 641-660-6417. Again, Jody's Journeys is going to Nashville, May 29th through June 2nd. Hey, it's Steve here on Steve Shetler Media, hanging out with Mrs. Shaw and some of the arts kids, as we've got a big art show coming up at the Sigourney Elementary on Thursday, March 7th from 5 to 6:30. Mrs. Shaw, why don't you tell us a